So I want to tell you a story. It's a story about Greece. Well, it's not really about Greece, it's about people. But it took place in Greece. In 2008, the world went through a crazy financial crisis, and in 2009, Greece took the brunt of it. You may have read about it or seen something. It looked a little bit like this.
The financial crisis in Greece continues to drive families into poverty.
It's Wednesday, and the people are out on the streets again.
Every day at the moment, 6 people don't make it. Almost 3,000 have drowned this year.
Our coverage of the Greek economic crisis
Is the reality that Greece is a profoundly indebted country.
So it's crunch time again for Greece. Euro
For the average Greek, relief is simply being able to find the next meal.
A financial crisis was bad enough, but you throw in a war in Syria that leads to about 60,000 refugees showing up on Greek shores, and you have yourself a real crisis. A broken economy, hyperinflation, good people losing their jobs, an influx of people who are educated and willing and able to work. I mean, it's a really tough mix. And all this is going on while we just continue to live out our lives. Now, anytime there's a financial crisis, a war, political unrest, a drought, the big guys always show up. The UN, the Red Cross, Save the Children, they're always gonna be there. I've always been interested in local people who are willing to stand up for their country and say, this place is great, I wanna help out. I want people who live here to feel good about it, and I want people who will live here to feel good about it. Emfasis is a group of those people.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to fall from within. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live.
They stand up for and empower the homeless and the refugees, understanding that it's not an equation or a playbook that's going to solve this crisis. You can't just give a refugee or a person who's homeless a cot, some food, a part-time job, and expect it to all go away. This isn't an equation, it's about people. I guess that's why I fell in love with Emfasis. It's their hearts for the people of Greece. They take and nurture every situation as it is, understanding that a person needs friendship, care, and guidance, and that there's always room to fail, and there's room for second chances and third chances. Every person's story is worth listening to, because in that story is the key to their success and Greece's success. I was flying home from Greece trying to figure out how I was going to explain Emfasis to people. They do so many things. It's hard to encapsulate their essence in just one line, but it's not what they do. These stories speak for themselves. It's how they do it. They aren't trying to meet some big numbers goal for a board meeting. They're there to love people, let them know that they're welcome, that their stories matter, and that they're valued, and they're a part of Greece. To me, they're the unsung heroes of Greece, going out every night in the cold, the rain, to give people a little bit of hope. And sometimes that's all anyone really needs.
I give a lot of thought of the stories I heard from the people outside. I realized that we are all very close to this point that we can find ourselves to their position, because we have the naive impression that it's all about their fault. People think it's his fault that he's outside. It's not like that. Maybe we do some bad decisions, but it's not so hard for everyone to be in their places. I think that this is for all of us, for all the volunteers and all the people that they came and they will come in Emfasis. That's a relationship that you give and you receive. It's vice versa. You give something, you receive something. can become a better person. You can find out things about yourself. You can find out how have more abilities that you believed. You have more strength than you believe. So it's a very powerful situation, and it's in both ways. We help, but we receive.